Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to make a small trinket style tray using this mould, but I'm thinking bathroom, so have some small shells and some small starfish type things. I thought they'd look quite cool. So I'm going to pop a mask on, mix up some resin, and then we will get started. Okay, so I am back. I've got my resin mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and just pour some in straight away. Now that is quite full, but not filled all the way up, just because I'm thinking as I add things it's going to push the resin up anyway. So I'm going to go ahead, torch the bubbles out. There we go. So I want the relatively flat ones, I think, smallish. I might not use everything I'm pulling out, I just want a good amount of options to pop in. That might be too big. That one. And stars. Varying sizes. Okay, I think that's good. So, I think I'm just going to randomly place. Now, everything to us is going to be, the bottom of it's going to be facing us, because when we demould it, it's going to turn over. If I use trusty cocktail stick as a poker. Going to be too high? Nope. Fabulous. Really like the look of that one. That's really cool. Hopefully that will fit in. I'm a bit worried. That might just fit, hopefully. Smaller ones. That one's quite nice. Pop you there. Try and get some resin inside. Adding away. Try and spin that round. going to float on me. Yeah, the stars are all floating. So, I think I'm going to have to... Is it full? It's kind of full anyway, so I think I'm just going to top it up a little bit more. And then that'll be good. Right, I think that's a good amount. So, I'm just going to top it up till the tray is full of resin and then leave it to set. Give it one more poke around, one more torch to get rid of bubbles. Cool, and I'll see you when it's all set. It's a few days later now and this has fully set. There are a few little issues, but I have a plan. So, don't know if you can see. This peeks out quite a lot, so this definitely isn't going to sit flat. This one here also peeks out. And there are a few air bubbles that were obviously released from the shells while it was curing. But I'm pretty happy overall. This side is also dented in a little bit, but I think that's the fault of the mould, not the resin or anything. So, I'm going to go ahead and demould, and then we can have a look, and then I'll tell you about what I'm thinking. The mould is also quite stuck. I've ripped it. It's really stuck. I've ripped it again. Oh well. really stuck on. Let me just grab a knife. I'm just going to try and cut that off. I think I probably got too close to the silicone with the torch. I didn't realise until I was watching someone else's channel that you can melt the silicone if you get too close with the torch. So lesson learned. Luckily it was only a cheap mould, so I'll just have to get another one. Because I like the shape, although new mould, and then hopefully I won't have this sort of indent as well. So, not that annoying. So, there we go. Whereas at the moment you can see it's got a little lip on the inside. And there's all our shells. Starfish set into it. But I'm thinking I'm not really too keen on the plain background. So, I think I'm going to turn it this way, tape around, and then, because I need to even it out because of this shell as well, and a couple of others bump up, I'm going to pour on blue and then try and do some white, maybe with a cocktail stick, try and make it look like wavy, but I'm not sure how that's going to set, what that's going to look like, but I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to go mix up some resin, pop a mask on, and then I shall be back. Before I mix up the resin, I need to tape it off first, got a bit carried away. I've got this silver foil tape that I've seen other people using. I wasn't sure what type they were using, so I just got this from Amazon. And I'm just going to stick it around like that. Should peel off, great. Well, that went horribly. Let's try again. There we go, that works better. If you hold it against and then pull. And tuck the rest under. go. Hopefully make sure it's properly sealed on. Hopefully this peels off okay. I've never tried this before, so I might end up with a silver band around it, who knows. Right, I'm going to mix up some resin and then I'll be back. I have my resin mixed up. I haven't done too much. Well, I was kind of thinking it's probably still going to be see-through-ish, so I might do a final black to try and make the background more solid, but I'll see. And I have these reusable silicone little beakers that are 100 mils each. So I'm going to go blue. It's going to be most of the resin, so I'll do a little bit of white in there. Actually, I don't need to, do I? I'm only doing 2 colours, so do blue and white. And I got these epoxy resin pigments thinking that they were alcohol inks, and I've actually tried to use them in the past as alcohol inks, even though it clearly says pigment. So I'm going to use these two. I've just got them off of Amazon from Decorom. So I'm using Pearl as the white and Forget Me Not as the blue. I think I'll do 3 drops to start and see how that goes. Maybe 4 of the white because I want that to really shine through. That's really translucent, okay. So that's 10 drops of white in total. I'm thinking maybe I'll add some mica powder to the blue to make it shimmery, glittery. That's better, I think. Put that one there out of the way. Way too opaque. So I did 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think I am going to go ahead. Let me grab some mica powder, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I have a colour called Ocean Blue, which is perfect. Just the description I need for this. If I can get it open with gloves on. Aha. that. Shimmery colour. Okay. So, I'm just going to dump this all in. Nervous about this bit. Should I do it that way, or should I do it... Oh, I've already started. Dripped. Then the toothpick. The resin will obviously move on its own as it's setting up. And hopefully that white sinks through. There we go. What do we think? More white? Maybe I'll... use it all as I've made it. There we go. Right, and I'll see you in a day or so when it's set. Okay, so I would like to say it's been a couple of days, but it's been about 2 weeks. So this is definitely set, as you can hear. The white, you can sort of see it here, and I'm a bit nervous that it's all sunk to the bottom and it's just going to be a big white blob, but we'll see. So we also have a bit of leakage around here. Okay, so let's tear that off and take this off, and then we get to see. Sorry. I'm not sure I like this silver tape. It's incredibly sticky, which I suppose is good for creating a seal, but it's hard to get off. Right, I'll go and get this off with a scourer of some kind, a scrubbing brush, and I'll be back. Right, back. Lots of scrubbing and peeling, it's still very sticky. So I don't think I'll use that tape again in the same way. Also, we've got a lot of where the blue resin has leaked, but I'm not mad at it. I quite like this side. Almost looks like waves from the side. And then, ta-da! So we lost all of the white, which not bothered about, not mad about at all. We have a couple of air bubbles, one there and one there. Again, not mad at. I actually think they add something, which is quite nice. And I think the blue looks super cool. Yeah, pleased. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see future videos. And I will see you in the next one.